call this water? No, that's not water. I'll tell you about what actually our next presenter will tell you about water. Born and raised in Ohio, hey, in my imagination there are a lot of people here from Ohio. Is it that bad in Ohio you guys live? Born and raised in Ohio, came here in January to take your skills to the next level. Now educating families around the globe about the next mega trend and changing lives through the power of referrals. Ladies and gentlemen, our water guru, Lauren Bell. First presentation here.
Good morning. So I'm here today to share with you what this whole thing is all about. Okay, perfect. So every year, thousands of people from all over the world come to try this, what's called miracle healing water. It's natural all around the world, like in Lourdes, France. And can you go back one? Thanks. So this is. Okay. So this is what it looks like, for example, in Lourdes, France, when people come, fill up this miracle healing water because they're expecting a miracle. You know, they're going through sickness, aging, and they're trying to find a solution out there. So Enagic comes in, they're a leader in global health, and specifically we get these machines in people's homes, which are medical devices, to produce this natural healing water. And it's been around for over 40 years, so this is not anything new. It's actually international, so anyone in the globe, it's over 22 countries. We just opened up in Dubai. Anyone in the world can get these machines in their homes. So specifically, we're going to be talking about one machine, and this is called the K8. So I thought this was a water filter. I was like, I don't know what this is. I heard the price, and I was like, for a water filter, this is insane. But it made a lot more sense when I found out that it's a medical device, and it makes 5 different types of water. So I thought all water was created equal, but I was totally wrong. So one of the properties of this drinking water is called antioxidants. You know, we've all heard eat lots of fruits and vegetables, living things, and that's because it slows down the aging process. So what is oxidation, right? It's the rusting process. We're constantly oxidizing, aging, just by living, breathing, you know, we're aging. So anything we can do to slow down that, I don't know about you, but I'm not really keen on getting any wrinkles anytime soon, so I definitely want to slow that down as much as possible. So with ORP, essentially what this does is we test with an ORP meter, and I like to think of it as a potential to reduce oxidation. Oxidation is basically just another name for aging, you know, inflammation. So we pretty much obviously know like soda is pretty bad for us, you know, and that comes up on the ORP as like positive 400. So it's constantly aging us, but I thought like Powerade, Gatorade was like pretty good, but I was totally wrong. And what I didn't know is that tap water and bottled water was actually aging us. And so when we test anything else, we see on the other side that, you know, green tea, vitamin C is super negative. It's antioxidant. That's why, you know, when we get sick, we're always told consume a lot of vitamin C, drink orange juice, right? So then we found that Kangen water actually comes out to about a negative 400 all the way up to negative 850 in antioxidant. So it's the highest form of a liquid antioxidant that there is in the world. So this is super crazy. This guy, Dr. Warburg, he actually won the Nobel Prize in 1931 for, basically he states that cancer has a low pH and thrives when acid levels are high. Cancer and other human diseases cannot exist in an alkaline environment, and quote, cancerous tissues are acidic, whereas healthy tissues are alkaline. So this is super important because we've known that alkaline is where health is. You know, so we want to stay from stuff that's acidic. And in my exhibit, if you guys walked around, you saw the pH drops. You know, what is acidic, what is alkaline, and Kangen water is very alkaline. So with cellular hydration, that's another property of this water, where we can show that with tea. You can think of the tea bag as like your brain, your cells, your life, right? So what do we usually have to do to make tea? We have to heat it up, right? And then if we heat it up too much, it makes steam. So we're essentially making small water. But we can't make tea with tap water because it's too big. It's not going to hydrate us. That's not why we're not going to have a lot of energy. But with Kangen water, it's naturally small. It's like taking water from the bottom of a waterfall. So it's able to penetrate your brain, your cells, give you life, give you that energy, enhanced performance you're looking for. So obviously we know the human body is 75% water. So a lot of people you'll see get, diseases out there. Skin disease, kidney disease, liver, muscle, blood, bone, brain disease. Why? Because we're dehydrated. We're not putting the right water in our bodies. So what kind of quality of water are you putting in, And something that really got me, I was like, okay, there's these properties, but this is what really was huge. So Dr. Hiromi Shinya, if there's any doctors in the room, he's the doctor of your doctor of your doctor. He actually invented the colonoscopy, and he's Japan's most famous doctor, and treats the top of the top. So, documentation beats conversation all day, every day. So I was like, where's the evidence, right? So this is thank you. This is before. This is a 45-year-old female with breast cancer, chronic constipation. I'm sure some of you know someone right now who looks like that on the inside. So again, we don't really think about the pipes on the inside, but hey, it's pretty important. So on the bottom, we got someone with prostate cancer. Any males in here? I'd get a machine just for that to avoid looking like that, because man, that's something. So that's 3 months after drinking Kangen water, pink and healthy every time. So obviously the inside is a reflection and it reflects on the outside. So we definitely want to be sure that we're getting the right high quality water in. So something I want to emphasize is this machine is not just drinking water. This is a medical device that's in your home and produces multiple different waters. 2.5 strong acidic is just one example. This is my friend Liz with chronic eczema. Before 2 weeks, after 1 month of just spraying this water on her skin, dramatic change. Also, we have beauty water, which this machine makes, and it's great for plants, but what I found out is Mariah Carey, J-Lo, all these people didn't really care about the drinking water, but they did sure care about the beauty water because it's going to relieve dryness, you're going to feel energy, anyone with bags under their eyes, this is going to help you with reducing dark circles, and it's a great facial toner that's not toxic. Again, we have clean water, which is great if you're taking medication or baby formula. It's great for babies because they're born slightly alkaline, so they do really well on this neutral clean water. Another water is 11.5 this machine makes, this medical device, and the power of this is that farmers spray pesticides on food, and so those are harmful to consume because I found out the suffix actually means to kill. So if we're putting that in our body, it's definitely something we should be concerned about. And this machine has the ability to emulsify oil. So with tap water, we've heard in school oil and water don't mix. Again, with Kangen water, it's going to mix and take the pesticides off your food, so you're not going to be feeding that to your family. And these are the different types of machines. You want to invest in your family's health. For sure, there's easy financing for everyone. Everyone's approved. And these machines are very, very cheap. So, if you think about it, 10, 20, 40, 50 years is 10, 20, 40, 50, 60,000. You're going to be spending on water constantly. That's going to be putting your body in an acidic state. And not to mention, we're solving two problems. One, people aren't healthy. We want to get healthy. But the second thing is that plastic is a major, major problem in our oceans, in our air. We want to stop contributing to that because it's important for us and everyone else to come. So I asked myself, what's your family's health worth? I was looking at this, I was like, in the long term, how much is this going to save me? Not only in the short term, but like medical bills. That stuff adds up, right? So I was looking at this, thank you. So one-time investment, $49.80 for the entire family. And these machines last over 35 years, proven. The company's been around for over 40 years. So there's machines out there, and over 25 years, that's looking at like 55 cents a day, if you really think about it. So, I was asking myself, was I already spending that on water? And, what was the investment I was making? Who was I putting my money towards? So that's all I have for today. This concludes this presentation. Thank you so much for allowing me to have these 10 minutes to share with you. And let me know if you have any other questions and which machine you want. Thank you.
Testimonial of the Lord. I've been, my family, my daughter and I have been drinking it for, I think it's been about a month. My daughter had crazy eczema to a point where it looked like she had that same disease that Michael Jackson has, where her skin was peeling, her caramel skin was like turning like white. She was lighter than Arna. So she went to yesterday she went to the She went to the dermatologist yesterday, and it turns out she doesn't have that Michael Jackson disease, but what she has is huge, major, crazy eczema, but it's in the healing state. I mean, for real, the healing state. She was looking like a beautiful scale monster. It's healing, so I'm all about the water, and I just want to thank her. And the wrinkles, well, you know, black doesn't crack, but I'm still going to be using her water.
We got one over here. Carl.
I have a question. What is the difference between those three machines? And if the machine requires maintenance, like filter change, or how does it go?
Yeah, so it's basically a one-time investment, and the only thing you have to keep up with as far as maintenance goes is just replacing the filter once a year. That's in the machine, but remember, this isn't a filter. It has a filter, but it's a medical device. And the difference between the machines is the amount of plates in there. So there's medical grade platinum titanium plates, which is up there with the market value of gold. So the more plates you have, the more antioxidant, the better the high quality of the water is, so the higher the investment.
Where do you put the machine? Under the sink?
It can go under the sink. Michael had it under the sink, custom installed, but it's just completely up to you. I have mine on the counter.
And if I live in a rental property, I can use it all with my mobile.
Yeah, it's completely portable.
Last question.
This is kind of a question and a comment. I was interested if you want contact Lauren, that she can send you videos that answer all these questions. I gave it to my roommate's dogs that had this like goopy eyes, just 1 gallon, and during that time it cleared up. Now that I'm not giving it to a dog again, I'm looking forward to purchasing it.
Awesome. Good. Thank you.